All right, we're gonna work Pails rails for external rotation of the knee. So for our setup, we're gonna grab, a dumbbell or a kettlebell. You could just as easily block with, the rack or a door frame, something that's gonna be hard to push against. So I'm gonna set my foot up against the rack, focusing on the inside of my foot. Whenever I start to lock it out, I'm gonna pivot and rotate, my hip and my knee and my roughly 45 degrees till I find my end range, and then I'm gonna kneel down into that position. So with this hand, I can come in and block. And so what I'll do is, I'll kind of refine my position. That way I can find my max stretch position. And I'll sit here and I'll breathe diaphragmatically for, the prescribed amount of time. I'm gonna breathe in through my nose on a 4-second count, out on an 8 seconds. And so the idea is I'm getting all the tissues that rotate and stretch in transverse plane. They're just opening up. I'm allowing everything to finally open. Now, once I'm ready to do my contraction, I'm gonna initiate a ramp up of contraction, and I'm gonna push into, my rack, my dumbbell, my kettlebell, whatever it is that you're blocked against. So I'm gonna, keep my heel anchored here. I'm gonna push into the dumbbell, and I'm pushing, 20%, 40%, 60%, 80%. You push as hard as you comfortably can, what you can tolerate. What you're feeling is everything on this side of your knee is pushing, trying to pull your foot in that direction. So you're gonna do that for the prescribed amount of time. You're gonna zero back out to relax. And then now you're gonna feel everything on this side pulling your foot away from your block. So just make sure that it's not coming from your ankle. And you're gonna think about everything on this side of your leg pulling and rotating away from the block all the way through the hip, pulling away, ramping up that contraction. 40%, 60%, 80%, max effort, whatever you can tolerate. I don't care if your foot comes off the block. The idea is the intention. The muscles are pulling me in this direction away from the block. You're gonna relax back down to 0. And then you're gonna repeat that for the prescribed sets, reps, and time.